Okay, kids, welcome to Uncle Wulfric's Comedy Hour. No, that's not right. This is JD Brink, and I'm experimenting with making some videos. Last few days, I've been thinking I would like to be able to make some short, very amateurish videos that don't require a lot of editing and extra work, but it's hard for me to squeeze an extra minute out of the day. So we'll see. But today I got a special occasion for trying to make a video anyway, which is I got the proof. This is the Amazon proof for Wulfric's Bazaar of the Bazaar, my 5e fantasy game book. The Amazon version comes faster. It is currently in review at Drive-Thru RPG, and they print through Lightning Source, so theirs may come out slightly differently. I have to wait for them to finish their processing, make sure my files are good, and then they will pass that along, and then we'll see how that proof comes out. The Amazon one, I'm already experienced publishing lots of books with Amazon, made all my own paperback covers and blah blah blah, so it was a faster process for me to get this through to them. But I definitely wanted to see the physical version before I said yes, click and start selling this thing. So some of the things I note, this ended up broader than I expected. So my format is 8.5 by 11, which comes out to be a big page, which is not a bad thing. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and I want my presentation to look good. I kind of feel like, well, maybe I want this a little narrower, and it would make the book a little thicker, but all the content is the same. That's just me being picky. But you'll notice this strip across here says not for resale. That's just because it's a print, a proof, an author's proof. So it's not approved for sale. It's just for me to check out. So that would not normally be there. But as you can see, I modeled the style after the Wizards of the Coast book. Not so much that I am trying to pretend I am Wizards of the Coast, but you know, I kind of figured out what their font was, and I have similar down here. I have this little red banner logo down here that's similar to what they have, but it's not the same thing. And then on the back looks good. I also have the red print here, the single column of text that's gives a little description of the book, describes all the things that are in it. And then my Kraken Creative Publishing logo at the bottom, which looks really nice. And then would be the barcode. The cover art turned out dark, as it always does. I even put a filter on it to try to lighten it up a little bit before I sent it to Amazon. But there's always print kind of dark for some reason, so I might go through and try to enhance that a little bit before I give them the final okay. But otherwise, it looks really nice. And it's a nice book, and again, I have to overcome my pickiness, but as you can see, big pages with 2 columns of not super small text. The text size came out good. I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. I didn't want it to be too small because I'm getting old and I don't like squinting at those damn books either. But this came out to be a good size. I think this is a good happy medium. The charts, the color on the charts came out good. This is what they call standard color rather than premium color, which I think does just fine. These graphics came out good. There's the Ice Princess, the evil Cenobite-like cube. Let me find some other pictures here. This image came out really nice. The colors. So that was another thing. The file itself is really big because, you know, I had to make sure all the art's going to come out nice, and it did. It looks really good. This big chart full of interactive, you know, charisma checks to see when you're trying to collect information, what kind of information do you get. The maps came out really good. You get the color, you get the detail. I made the maps on Incarnate, which is a really nice site, and I tried to make them big enough where you could appreciate all the super cool detail that's in them. Like this shelf has food on it. This table's got like a platter on it with a dead animal of some kind, or, you know, a ham or a goose or something, I don't know. These are like gambling tables that have stuff on them, the bushes. So the maps came out really nice. This map is another example. And the maps are also, by the way, going to be available for free as JPEG files that you can get. So you can have your own maps and you can upload them or print them or whatever you want. That art's really cool. The art I got from different sources online, and I list all of it. But I just wanted to make sure the quality came out good, and it did. It came out really nice. I considered making it a hardback book instead of a paperback book, but I don't really think that's necessary. If it was thicker, I would do that. It's less than 100 pages. It's, well, 81 pages. So I think making it hardback just adds expense. It would make it nice, but it just adds expense for a book that's not super thick. I think this does just fine. So my short video ended up being 6 minutes, which is okay, but I think this turned out really nice. I'm definitely going to approve that, and that's going to be available in paperback on Amazon very, very soon, like within the week. I probably won't get to it today. And for those of you on the Kickstarter, yours is going to come from Drive-Thru Fiction, so I'll have to get that one and see how that one turns out first. And Drive-Thru Fiction is going to be able to sell the electronic version and the paperback version. Amazon is probably only going to be the paperback version. So I will make sure everyone knows how to find those things. Thanks for watching and sticking through almost 7 minutes of me talking about this book.